Hi guys. Oops. Hi, it's Tammy. Normally I am not in a classroom. However, for the past few weeks I have been in the Fantastic Fours, and so I'm going to show you what we have going on in here. Okay, we're going to start off with our art center. So we have our drying rack. We have all kinds of different paints, toothbrushes, paintbrushes, stencils, markers, crayons, you name it, paint or glue. And here we have stickers and straws, craft sticks, different kind of foam shapes, scrap paper, more markers, confetti, more scrap paper, beads, and yarn so that kids can have open-ended art in our center. We normally take our art supplies over to our tables. I'm gonna apologize for the bare minimal walls currently, but we just painted 3 weeks ago and we're still waiting for the curing process to happen, and we're not supposed to put things on the walls for at least another week. So here is where we have our circle time with our carpet. This is also our library area. We have pillows and we have quilts so that they can lay down and get cozy on the carpet because our floor is not very soft. Over here is our science center. It is limited to 3 friends. Over here we have some seashells and some exploration going on, magnifying glasses. We have rocks, and we have some cool rocks with some shell fossils in here that we get to look at, as well as some different types of minerals and our magnets. So this is all open. They get to come over here, kind of self-explore. Over here is our math and literacy center. Over here we have all kinds of different buttons for sorting, Unifix cubes, counting pegs with math, pattern blocks, and abacus, bingo, bear patterning, number puzzles. Over here we have literacy, where we have wooden tile letters for them to spell their names, stamps, Play-Dohs with Play-Doh stamps for the alphabet, magnet ABCs that we frequently have them try to find the letters of their names and then go put it on the board, dry erase markers to write our names, and then of course alphabet matching in letters, and a scale. We have our kitchen area and our babies as well as our cots. This is our building area. See if I can get the full effect of it. So in our building area, we have all kind of different blocks. We have Lego or wooden blocks. We have Legos. We have different house building STEM centers, cars, crazy connectors, different types of blocks, magnet blocks to build houses. These are really cool. These are flexi blocks and they move, so kids are able to make all kind of cool creations. Dolls, animals, people, wooden and plastic, dinosaur and dinosaur skeletons, ABC magnet robots that the kids love to build houses for, as well as wooden blocks, Lincoln logs, some Tinker toys, and some different mega block type things, as well as our farmhouse and our garage. On top we have our music center. We have music, we have a music box. Typically we use the MP3 player in here, I'll be perfectly honest with you, because a lot of the songs they want, then I don't have to download onto a disc, so we do that as well. So today we are talking about spring weather. So I've got a couple of science experiments set up for this morning. So one of them is we take all the different colors of the rainbow and we're learning to pipette. So we're using those fine motor skills. We learn to squeeze, let go, and then to let go again. And they're just basically doing a little bit of science, doing a little bit of color mixing and seeing what happens. So we have them, the word of the week for science is inference. So we talk about inferences and what we think are gonna happen. So that's one of our centers. The other center, we're doing the rain cloud in a jar or cup and this. Again, working with those pipette skills, learning fine motor skills of squeezing and letting go. And then we're going to put our food coloring on top of our cloud. We're talking about absorption, and we're talking about why clouds release rain. So this is one of our science experiments. We'll also do rainbow in a jar, which is very similar, but it's a huge empty pretzel jar with water and shaving cream with different type of paints, liquid paint that we'll put on top of it, and we'll make rainbow in a jar. But I'm not gonna leave that one out right now, just because it makes quite a mess. And I don't want it out when they come in. Over here we have a math center set up, again talking about spring, so we're talking about ladybugs. Today we're going to talk about the life cycle of a ladybug, and in math they'll take the different cards, and for number 6 they have to go and they have to put 6 ladybugs on the leaf. So that's one of our math activities that we're going to do today as well. Okay. So again, not a whole lot on the walls. Apologize, but again, not with the paint. We do have a sink area. Sinks are locked. There's all my watercolors I'm using today and my shaving cream. We're able to wash our hands in the classroom. We do not have a bathroom in the classroom. Typically what will happen here, typical schedule is we come in the morning, we have free choice center play, and then approximately 9 o'clock we start our circle time. So circle time consists of doing 5 to 7 songs that are really active. We'll do like animal action or the freeze dance. The favorite right now is Baby Shark. And then after that, we typically do about 5 to 7 minutes of yoga. Help them get calm, help them to kind of calm down and get ready for a story time. So we'll sit on the carpet and we'll read a story. And after the story, we go into our centers. So we'll have normally 6 friends at each table, and we'll switch red to green, green to blue, blue to yellow, and yellow back to red. And then we always have some kind of free open center. So for example, today we're probably gonna do Play-Doh and have them make different types of bugs that they would see in the spring, or flowers or something to do with spring. So this is my Fantastic Four's 4-year-old class. All right, then I'm gonna have you guys come into my 3-year-old class. This is another class that I typically help out in. So again, in our 3-year-old class, all right. Again, we have our art center. That's pretty standard in every class. Different art supplies put into there. We have our library section. Okay, this is our talking section. This is where 2 friends can come and sit and talk and chat. Believe it or not, I know it sounds funny, but they really love it. Over here, we have our tabletops. We have different puzzles, all kinds of different puzzles that we have ready to be played with. And typically we only allow 2 friends at this center. Okay, manipulatives are here. Okay, we have our building area. Again, we have connectors, we have blocks, cars, rockets, building. We have wooden blocks, we have plastic square grid blocks. Science, different natural items, different geodes that we have available. This is our dollhouse center. So all the little girls and boys love to play here. We've got animals. They like to put the animals in there versus the people. We have a baby section, our kitchen, our dramatic play, an area for them to pretend to have different meals. And then of course our tables. And a drying rack. Again, sorry about the walls, but again, we just painted. Typically we would have shapes, colors, different real life pictures depicting all kind of different people from young to old, those with disabilities, etc. Here, some that we just put on the door for now. Felt board, love to do felt boards with stories. We have different size books. The kids really, really enjoy the larger books. We do books on tape as well. Nice little sofa with pillows if they want to sit, so individual sitting, some nice stuffed animals to love on. Okay. All right. Okay. And then, again, because we can't put anything up on the walls, we put things up on the doors currently. So it says Some Bunnies Love the YMCA. Typically, we would have our artwork displayed on the walls. I'll walk down to this hall again. We would have it displayed on the walls, typically at child's height, per Eckers and stars. Inside here, we have our folders. This is where we put daily artwork. Everyone's name has a folder. Parents are supposed to check this daily, but as you can see, parents do not check this daily. Normally, it's up top here, but I put it away for the evening so that we could dust. We also have a finished art bin. A lot of times the kids will just have open-ended art for free choice center, so they'll put their name on it and they'll put it inside that bin. And then as I have time, I will file it into their folders. Back in the 4-year-old room, this is our puzzle bin. As you can see, my friends today at nap time had fun with the puzzles because in the 4-year-old, most of these kids are 5. And they do not like to take naps, so they like to do puzzles. And so today, when we were cleaning up, they decided to throw all the puzzle pieces in here. So rather than get upset with it, just give them a bin, and tomorrow morning, first thing, that's what we'll do. We have 3 rules in our class. We take care of our classroom, we take care of each other, and we listen to our teachers and respect each other. So tomorrow, that'll be the first thing we do. We'll pull all the puzzles out, we'll put them on the tables, we'll sort them out, and we'll get everyone back to where they need to be. All right, well, that's the gist of my classroom. I'll do a panogram here so that you can kind of see everything that's going on. It is a very, very large classroom. I'll show you if you can see. We have really, really, really tall ceilings. I don't know if you can see, but they are very open. They're about 20 feet, so everything echoes in here. I'm sure you just heard that. But again, panogram of our classroom. Notice that we have the quiet areas completely separated from the active areas. Excuse me, I have a cold. Tabletops over here. Like I said, nice quiet area over here. And then our art section over here. Alrighty, well, have a great night. Talk to you later.